Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see types and selection of skirt and base ring support. Our flagship courses are Master Static Equipment Design and PVE Light, ASME Section 8 Division 2, and Master Welded Storage Tank, as per API 650. We have curated courses to suit your learning needs, so do visit our learning platform for more details on scootoid.thinkific.com.
Let us start with the type of skirt support. Okay. What are the types of skirt? What is this? This is a lap welded skirt. Okay. So lap means the skirt will be sitting on the OD of the shell. Okay. Shell or dishes, the straight portion of the dishes. So it will be fillet welded. Okay. So that is the first kind. It's called lap welded skirt joint. This is the second and most widely used. This is butt welded. Okay. So basically don't get confused with the configuration. When we say butt weld, we always consider that two shells getting welded with each other. Here, the nomenclature just want to convey the message, that the shell and the skirt are aligned. Okay. So the configuration will not be exactly butt welded, but it will be kind of fillet weld only. But still we call it as butt weld because they are aligned. Okay. This is pedestal. Okay, pedestal type. Very rarely you will see this kind of skirt support, but this exists, And the next is conical. Okay, it's conical skirt. So among these four types, okay, the two types which we very frequently use is what? What are the two types which you should regularly use? And if you want to make a conservative design. So among all these four, what will be your preference? Butt welded and conical. Yes. So you are absolutely right. Basically, the butt welded and the conical configuration is what is used. Okay. If nothing is given, you'll start with butt weld. Okay. And then when to switch for conical? Any guideline that, you'll start with butt weld. Okay. But then whether you have to go for conical or not, how to decide that, go for conical. Any guideline for that? H by D ratio, when bolts cannot be accommodated. Absolutely right. Okay. So very simple principle, see, if I have this skirt, okay, my BCD is limited. Okay. If my foundation load is very high, what I can do? I'll keep on increasing the bolt numbers and size. Okay. But I cannot increase the bolt size or numbers with, unlimited values, right? Once it's start getting too closed, it'll be difficult to tighten. It'll be difficult to put gussets. Okay. So we need more larger PCD. How we can increase the PCD? By making it conical. Okay. So that is where we, so we'll start with butt welded. So now you have only one, configuration which you will start with, that is butt weld. Try to fit your, bolt size and numbers with that. If you are not getting, not able to fit, then you go for conical when you need, larger PCD to accommodate your large number of bolts. Okay. And, size of bolt. Great. Now let us see some type of base rings. If you have a skirt in the bottom, what type of configurations are possible? So I can have a simple base ring, right? Only one plate welded with the skirt, okay, annular kind of plate. So this is one configuration. Second is base ring with gussets. Okay. So we can have base ring with gussets also. Now, anchor chair. This is the third configuration, right? And the fourth one is continuous top ring. Okay. So Anup is asking, conical can also be butt or lap welded. Yes. So typically it has to be lap welded only. Okay. Because it cannot be aligned. So it will be basically lap welded, fillet. Okay. But if you are having a wiring configuration, okay, if your equipment is very much critical and you have high pressure uh, equipment, then you'll have a wiring. Okay. If you have a wiring forging, with that you can butt weld it. Okay. Complete proper butt weld. Okay. So these are the 4 configuration of the base ring. So I can have a continuous base ring top plate or gussets. I can have anchor chairs. Typically, anchor chair configuration is very, very rarely. Okay, very, very rare. In at least column or tall tower design. This anchor chair configuration we see where very frequently, where we see this anchor chair in vessels. Vessels also it's very rare. Tanks. In tank, this is what you will see. Storage tanks, anchor chair. Okay, because that size is very huge. Okay, so see why we convert that anchor chair to base ring. The complete top ring here is that you know the size is small, so it does not matter to provide a small plates. Just make it a ring kind of thing. Definitely it will be better design also, and the cost also will not increase so much. But in storage tank, it makes lots of difference because the diameter is very, very large. Okay. So now you have 4 configuration: simple uh, base ring, then base ring with gussets, and then anchor chair, and then continuous top ring. Now in this, how you will select which one to go for? Here also, when we are designing, we need to select, right? From where to start. So how you will do that? Which one to select and start the design? Anchor chair first. Start with simple base ring. So in the same sequence, you'll start. Okay. First, I'll take a simple base ring. Okay. Like the first case. Then if I'm not able to qualify, I'll put gussets. Then I may go for anchor chair, but typically we don't, instead of going anchor chair, we prefer continuous top ring because cost does not increase that great. The difference is not that much. So you can go with continuous top base ring. So very rarely we go with anchor chair. So in the same sequence, you'll go, right? So one by one, you'll keep on adding. And then if your uh, column is very, H by D ratio is very high, more than 10, then definitely continuous top ring will be required for you to qualify your design. But then you can start with simple base ring so that you'll also get an idea that how it's, how and where the stresses are becoming higher.
For in-depth training and to learn more about these courses, register with the link in the description.